Oh! Iro wa nioedo. Chiri nuru o. Waga yo darezo. Tsune naran. Ui no okuyama. Kyo koete. Asaki yume miji. Eimo seizu.
I didn't see you there. I've just returned from an exciting adventure. Stop me if you've heard this one before. Japan is a strange place. It's a very serious place, full of serious people. And it's also a very fun place, full of very fun people. These aren't mutually exclusive. Fun is serious business. Big city Japan isn't exactly short on places to go have fun. Amusement parks, bowling alleys, pachinko parlors, you name it, and there's probably one within reasonable walking distance. I'd go deeper into the peculiar popularity of pachinko parlors, but they're all so loud and smoky that I can't stand to be in one for more than a minute or two. Even as they continue to disappear in America, video game centers are very popular in Japan. As a word of advice, if you consider yourself good at rhythm games like Rock Band or Guitar Hero, don't come to Japan. It seems like every machine is occupied by some kind of rhythm savant, maniacally pounding out the patterns faster than you can even see them. Plus, there's a good chance you'll just look like this. Oh, fuck. Arcades in Japan are filled with very large games that you simply can't play at home, so you end up with really unique experiences. Massive joysticks, skiing simulators, motion simulators, bus driving games, prosecutors wearing frilly cravats, elevator action death parade. There's a ton of crazy stuff to try. One notable game I did get to play was at Sega Joypolis, a massive indoor amusement and video game park. Inside was Initial D Stage 4 Limited, based on the drift racing anime. Full-sized cars from the show, mounted on huge hydraulics, toss you around with your turns. I drove the RX-7. Unfortunately, camera usage was not allowed inside the cars. Also unfortunately, I have to report that the experience was a little underwhelming. The movement of the car frequently didn't match and felt totally disconnected from my actions. It's still pretty cool though. Other games are a little simpler, like this pig racing game, where the controller is a giant cartoon pig. Whoa! What was that kid just doing? Is that really what playing this game looks like? Wow. Well, maybe it doesn't look so bad when you're actually playing. Whoop! Yes, it does. Wow, it totally does. I am not sure this was a wise design decision. Other cool things I've encountered included an interactive table where you could wipe away fog to reveal a video of a woman in a bath waving at you, and a giant video wall that scanned your face and turned it into a manatee that you could then feed. Video games aren't the only thing at game centers. At Odaiba's Tokyo Leisureland, sports games put your skills to the test. I was bad at kicking soccer balls accurately, a little better at throwing baseballs, and much better at hitting them. Batting cages in Japan are very cool. Rather than a machine facelessly spitting out balls at arbitrary and unpredictable intervals, they have video screens showing a pitcher wind up and throw the ball, with the ball actually coming from his release point. It's a much better way to practice your timing and rhythm. In addition to those, there are the crane games, which I'm fairly certain account for at least 20% of Japan's economic activity. They are incredibly popular, and filled with everything from traditional stuffed toys to camping lanterns. Unlike in America, though, you can actually win things from them. At Joypolis, I saw a machine that seemed right on the edge of giving out a prize, so I tried it and won on my first try. 2 female employees came around, shouting into microphones about the lucky winner and shaking tambourines. They happily unlocked the machine and handed me my prize, but I could tell that they were actually thinking, "Okay, overweight bearded foreigner, here's your hot pink Sanrio Devil Bunny. Who's the lucky lady? Oh, you're here by yourself? Very cool, very cool." Cosplay is another passion among Japanese youth. Hang out in Odaiba, and you're sure to see people dressed as anime and game characters hanging out or recreating their favorite scenes. One arcade I visited in Nagoya had a cabinet full of costumes for borrowing. When Kaylan was in town, she went with me and dressed up to play dancing games as Sailor Mars. We also took a turn in a Purikura machine, a sophisticated photo booth that automatically applies effects such as digital makeup and enlarging your eyes. It's weird. One massively successful Japanese export is karaoke, which we pronounce karaoke for some reason. It is everywhere here. While the traditional public performance style arrangement is present here, by far the most common are rooms you can rent by the hour, having drinks and food delivered while you take turns singing to your heart's content, without having to wait through 45 drunk strangers singing the same Bon Jovi songs before it's finally your turn. All of this is just the tip of the amusement iceberg here in Japan, and I'm sure I'll keep finding more cool stuff to do. But for now, I'm gonna drink this beer. The beer is blue. This beer is blue. Why is it blue? The beer is blue. Why is the beer blue? Ah!